All right, now we can get back into it, can't we? Okay, so I have been playing around with some of my more mystical instruments. So I have this um, didgeridoo, didgeridoo. Okay, so the name is there, honey. Okay, let me see. Okay, so this is my didgeridoo, and this is the newest instrument that I have in my collection here. Okay, so I've been practicing with this. Woo. So we just gonna go in a little bit. That was pretty good. I should have recorded that. So what I'm gonna do, so I've been working on that instrumental. So now I'm just gonna kind of change things up a little bit with adding, you know, original and just, allowing more authenticity to come through. Okay, so hold on, we gotta go back. We gotta do that over. Okay. So I have to do different takes so I could just kind of play around with like more of the sound. Okay, I love this thing. It makes me happy. It makes me laugh. Okay, so I'm gonna get my other instruments. Oh shit. Okay, so these are actually my quartz singing bowls. So we're gonna play around with these. Cut on my recorder. I'm gonna actually put that up here. I have to put it on something hard because I don't want the carpet or the furniture to absorb the sound. Okay. I'll put it at a high altitude. All right, let's go. Are we recording? Okay. Okay. So let me see. You got to be real quiet because it should be picking up. Okay. So that's good enough. So the thing is that you know, that you would think playing these chords are easy. You think all you have to do is just ring around the rosy, when in all actuality you actually have to hear. Because I mean, I'm pretty sure you could hear, I could hear too, just kind of like the sound of everything kind of being a little like all over the place and chaotic. It's not really a consistent tone. So I mean, when it comes to my more mystical instruments, um you know, it takes a little more work, a little more practice. Okay, so the thing is that, you know, I'm still new to my instruments. Okay, but I mean, I have explored and I continue to explore. I just stay consistent in what I do. Okay, and I take my time because I realize, you know, when I lived in a more suburban area to where it was like more grassland, just more open space, when it comes to the sound therapy, I feel more of a benefit. Okay, when it comes to me living in a city and trying to be consistent in sound therapy, it's a hell of a struggle. It's a hell of a struggle because sound really heals you, you know, because sound is a vibration. And then, I mean, I feel like with any instrument, but with more of the mystic instruments, it's more intentional because of certain hertz that the instruments are in. Okay, you can't switch it up, you can't switch the hertz up as if I am on my app, you know, and I can put 440 hertz, 432 hertz, 4532, something like that. Okay, so you can't play around with things like that. So how I help to train my ears, and with me being a clairvoyant, I tone. Okay, so I'm about to go in with my drum, my little drum here. I have the brass singing bowls, but that is more so for my ancestors. They told me don't use that. They said that's for us. So that's usually when I go in with like my ancestral or my more healing instruments. I mean, spiritual work. Okay. So this is my little pan. Okay, so my little drum here. So I'm still learning this little drum too. Okay, but this is my tuning fork. Okay, so I will, you know, use this to kind of help tune me. I should have did this first. Okay, I should have did this first, but we're gonna see. We're just gonna. Okay. So, I'm going to tell you, sound, I have real bad sinuses. You know, there are certain times to where the sinus will just release itself. I've noticed a lot of the times when I use my quartz bowls, it starts to do something to me in here. And I feel sometimes I don't know that I have pressure here for my sinuses, but the pressure will begin to release, you know, and I'm just like, whoa, I felt it just a few minutes ago. So, okay. So about to jump into, we are about to jump into our drum here. Okay. This drum is a challenge. I get so excited about it. I just want to move so fast, but I can hear where I need to slow down at. But this, I just be so excited. I just want to. So in middle school, I was a drummer. I was in the band, and I used to be on the snare drum. That was my drum. So I mean, I kind of get the same. You know what I really want? I really want like a Congo drum though. Congo drums are for the element is water. Okay. So there's a different drum. I forgot what it was called, but it's the fire drum. But you can find them like in a lot of more conscious communities. But all right, let's try it again. So I don't ever take off anything. Everything stays the same because I may be able to play around with it through my recording system. All right, let's go. It's crazy. It's crazy because I told myself, I said, you know what? It would be a lot better if I already knew music. You know, it came with a book. It came, but that's what I love about Mystic Instruments. It came with a book as to how to play certain songs, but it doesn't necessarily teach you the notes. So you're forced to listen to it. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I play with it. Of course, it's not the same thing. It's not the same effect. I'm holding it at the bottom too. You see, I try to listen to what is comfortable to my ears. I like beautiful things. I like beautiful sounds. I like to hear beautiful things. So it touches me when it's beautiful. The drum itself, the sound is beautiful. But you know, when you go in and put it all together, and then on top of that, using both of my hands. It's so beautiful. I love it. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in and play around with some things. So when it comes to our next session, then I'm gonna let you hear how I kind of put things together. Okay, but until then, we'll talk again. Thank you.